In the period of the 60s, the state of California experienced a series of gruesome murders that terrified the population. The perpetrator was known as the Zodiac Killer, and he signed his letters with a mysterious code that is still puzzling today. But the most terrible story began on July 4th, 1969. That night, the couple, David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, teenagers, went out for a walk in their car in a remote area on the outskirts of the city of Vallejo. While they were in their car, they were approached by a mysterious armed man. There was no confrontation, only cold bullets. She shoots David directly in the head, while Betty Lou tries to escape, but the killer chases after her and shoots her 5 times in the back. They were later found dead. This crime was one of several committed by Zodiac, who was sending coded and defiant messages to local newspapers. One of these letters arrived on August 1st, 1969, to the San Francisco Chronicle, in which he said, "I am the Zodiac." The letter included cryptic symbols, and he asked the newspaper to publish it publicly, threatening further murder if it was not published. Over the following years, the Zodiac claimed responsibility for the murder of at least 7 people, although some believe that the figure may be even greater. He was choosing his victims at random. There was no clear pattern. But what terrified him the most was his inability to catch him, despite the intensive investigations and the frequent letters he was sending. Although more than 50 years have passed since his crimes, the identity of the Zodiac has not been identified for sure. This killer has remained one of the most mysterious in history. The case file has been closed unsolved, while his encrypted messages and his mystery remain among the most enigmatic that many have tried to decipher in vain.